So for those that may not have known, I did post a video last Friday on Halloween with our first episode of Bluetooth Valve, and well, I'm having a lot of fun over here. So if you haven't checked out the video and seen what we have going on, I highly recommend going to the video in the description or the pinned comment. Go get caught up on what exactly is going down with Bluetooth Valve, because we have our hands full, and as you can see, I'm going through it right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going through it. So go check out that video.
Come to offer cleanup services.
Not a good idea.
I'm just kidding. I meant that cleanup services for your...
That's going in the video.
No.
Hey, yo, what's good, boys? Welcome back to Derek Brand Productions for another video. I appreciate y'all taking the time to tap back in. Day number 2, working on my 1999 Mustang GT, also known as Bluetooth Valve. If you did miss last Friday's video on Halloween, I highly suggest going to check that out, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, because we talk a lot about this car, about what's going on. The plan is in full effect right now with Bluetooth Valve. We got it in the garage, joined with the Shelby GT350, because Big Brother Blucifer is currently in Florida, and I told myself, once that car goes to Florida, Bluetooth Valve's coming in, and we're gonna do a little Redo Blue Part 2 series to revive this vehicle and make it, once again, super, super nice and enjoyable to drive. Go watch that video, man. I know it was Halloween. I probably should have thought that through better. I just been lacking on the content, dude. I'll be honest, and I felt like I just needed to get a video out as well, and it just completely underperformed, but it's such a good video. So go run that up for your boy. You can just click the link in the description, click the link in the pinned comment, just run it up for me, please. Anywho though, guys, you may have just seen we were trucking away on the roof of Bluetooth Valve, and I have to admit, it is a complete disaster. Where we left off with the car was just kind of stripping all of the old stuff off. We started working on the rear deck lid vinyl. That came off really good because that is 3M vinyl. Now, I don't know about this roof. I can't remember what vinyl was used when I got it done 8 years ago, but let me tell you, having this car sit outside over those 8 years, baking in the sun, just absolutely thrashed the vinyl, and it was so horrible. This section right here, and I mean, I'm just gonna show y'all what we're dealing with, man. No cuts, no nothing. It is what it is. She is pretty banged up, but I had to get the freaking vinyl off. This roof right now is obviously in raw stages right now. I mean, quite literally, we have bare freaking metal showing on this car, so I'm gonna have to get some body filler. I'm gonna have to smooth it out, sand it, clean it, and once we apply the new wrap, it'll obviously be like a band-aid essentially, because this whole build, this whole redo is gonna be on a budget series, and I have something very, very special to show you here in just a moment with what exactly we got going on. But we made some leeway today getting all of the vinyl off the roof. It is a complete shit job, dude. Like, I absolutely hate removing vinyl. I now understand why wrap shops will charge upwards of $400 or $500 to remove vinyl, especially old shit that was on there. If there's one recommendation I can make to everybody watching this video right now, and many of you may already know this, but if you plan on using vinyl and your car stays outside, do yourself the biggest favor and just pay the extra money for top tier vinyl. The deck lid vinyl that was on there previously that we just recently took off, all in one piece, no hiccups, no nothing. And I mean, look at the paint on the deck lid. I don't know if you can tell, but it is so preserved and looks so freaking good. But that vinyl was put on when I was in 11th grade. I am class of 2014, and I turned freaking 30 next month, so you could do the math on that. Now, granted, that vinyl wasn't exposed like the roof vinyl. The roof is like the tallest part of the car, clearly, and those hot sun rays, year after 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 year. I think that was 8 years. It's gonna take a serious toll on the properties of that vinyl, and this isn't even vinyl. Like, listen. It's just crumbling, and that's exactly what I was dealing with, and for some reason, the driver's side was much more harsh than the passenger. The passenger, some of it came off pretty clean. But now that this headache is out of the way for right now, we have a lot more to do, but I'm done messing with this roof because we have something pretty exciting going down today based on the title and thumbnail of this video, and we're addressing a modification that people have wanted me to change for quite literally ever since I had this car on the channel. 10 years. 10 years ago, Bluetooth Valve made a debut on the channel, and this thing right here, this stock 99 GT hood, 99 through I believe 01 cars had this shitty little I don't even know if that's a hood scoop. In 03 and 04, they actually had a pretty decent hood scoop on from the factory, but this hood is atrocious. It's the ugliest hood that has ever come on a NewEdge. And well, today we may just have an answer, and an answer that everybody has been wanting. Derek, throw a cowl hood on Bluetooth valve. Man, boys, I am so excited to get a different hood on this car. Like, you gotta understand, I've never, ever in my life had a different hood on Bluetooth valve, and it's kind of a shame because we did the Cobra bumper, we freaking had the fender redone at some point. I didn't really mess around with the rear end. During the Redo Blue, like Part 1 series back in the day, the OG, essentially what made me what I am today, for some odd reason, I just never pursued a hood. And I couldn't tell you why. Couldn't tell you why. But that's not gonna change though, because your boy went wheeling and dealing, and I'm hoping this will work fine. I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace. I think I paid $300. It is a TruFiber 95 style Cobra R cowl hood. It was local, and I was just like, you know what? That might actually look pretty good on the car. So we could finally go and retire this bad boy, slap this thing on, and well, you're probably wondering, white hood, aren't you gonna get that thing painted first before you put it on the car? And
we're gonna rock a Frankenstein build.
we're actually not gonna rock a Frankenstein build. You guys should know me by now. My OCD would never ever allow for that. But I'm gonna take you inside really quick to the Tuft Towel HQ, which, by the way, in Friday's video with Halloween, in the Halloween weekend, we did go ahead and put all of our Tuft Towels, our Tuft Fibers, and our Tuft Mitts on our first ever sale where you could enjoy 15% off all of the products. And technically, that was supposed to end on Sunday, 11:59 p.m. But look, I kind of made the oopsie of posting on Halloween. That was kind of a bonehead decision, and I'm sure a lot of you probably missed out on that video, and missed out on the alerts, missed out on the sale. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna allow it to go live until 11:59 tonight. So you're watching this video, it's 8 p.m., you have a few hours. If you're watching at 11:58, you better click off, go get your orders in, because it's done at 11:59. So go check out the website, guys. Everything 15% off. Your car will love you. I'll love you. Bluetooth valve will love you even more, because Tuft Towel is quite literally what's funding the side project here during the 4-month winter spree. So go get your Tuft Towel products, guys. I greatly appreciate it. But let's head inside really quick and show you what we're cooking up. No Frankenstein build is going down on my watch, but check it out, guys. We happen to partner with Aluco Vinyl, and they sent out a vinyl for Bluetooth valve because they knew, look, we're gonna redo this car, and a $7,000 paint job, for one, isn't in my budget, and two, it's not relatable. It's not something that people can DIY and save and do on a budget. So we partnered with Aluco. I checked out their color book, and I made a good educated guess as to what color would be perfect in a damn near match to the Bright Atlantic Blue paint. And what's inside this box right here, I would like to inform y'all that this is going to be Bluetooth valve's new color change. Your boy may only have one good working eye, legally working eye, and well, I nailed it because it's a damn near match. But check it out, guys, the all new blue going down on Bluetooth valve. And I kind of took a little patch right there because I just got to show you how good I did. We have the color sample right here. Put it next to the Bright Atlantic Blue factory. And I mean, just look how freaking close that is, dude. This literally looks like Bright Atlantic Blue off of the showroom floor. I think it is going to flow so freaking well. It's gonna bring the life back to this car, and I'm so stoked that we partnered with Aluco Vinyl because they're gonna make this happen for us. Even with the fucked up roof up here, like, I can see the vision. You guys gotta trust me on it. I know it looks like shit right now. This vinyl from Aluco is what we're gonna be applying to the new hood, and that's essentially what's gonna give it its color. Pretty stoked on this. I've had it for probably a month now, and I've just tried to keep quiet on it, but it's so freaking close, man. I do want to try to DIY this car as much as possible, and having a color so freaking close and matching, it's gonna hide a lot of my imperfections as a rap artist, so to speak. So here we go. That's the color. So make sure you go check out Aluco vinyl, guys. You can find everything linked in the description of this video. And side note, this is actually a PPF, a paint protection film. So it's gonna be even better than just a straight up vinyl. This material's stronger than vinyl and it's gonna help protect your paint from like little rock chips and things like that. So I figured I'd let y'all know about that as well. You're getting a little double whammy with this. So go check them out, guys. But the time has come, Bluetooth Valve. We are going to be removing your lid there, buddy. This is the last time. Hopefully, if everything fits well. I'm really hoping this thing just slaps right on and we're good to go. But you never know, man. We're talking NewEdge stuff here. But we are gonna give her a rip. We gotta remove the 4 bolts, 2 on each side, bang, bang. We're gonna keep the hood struts on. Those will drop down. Factory hood will pull off. Drop a like up on this video. If you're pumped on this little mini series we're doing in the next 4 months, drop a like up on this video. And if you're new here and you want to see more on Bluetooth Valve and the Raptor, the Shelby, Lucifer, blah, 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 subscribe to the channel. But let's get it. Looks like it might be a 10 millimeter. If I were to guess, that's probably what we're rocking with. Yep, 10 mil. Yeah, getting that on by myself is about to be a Bluetooth Valve looking like a straight pro mod right now. Look at that. All 380 horsepower, baby. Who wants it? So I've come to the realization that I'm not going to be able to fully install this hood for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, there's no way I'm gonna be able to lift it and guide it through hood attachment there, and then you have the hood struts that need to be held up. That's gonna be a complete pain in the ass to do by myself while holding the hood, which I mean, maybe I could probably do it. Last thing I wanna do to this new cowl hood is nick it in any way or nick a fender, and then we have a whole nother issue on our hands. So that's reason number 1. Now reason number 2, I was just looking at the cowl hood, and this is gonna be a little more intricate, especially now thinking that I have to wrap this hood. So I don't want to bolt it down yet because then that'll just result in me unbolting it, and this is what I think needs to happen. So wrapping the hood, it should go relatively smooth. I mean, it's pretty flat. There's no indentions, there's no like grills or heat extractors or anything like that. Obviously we have like the step ups for the cowl, but the thing that I'm, thinking here is the back side of it is still gonna be white, and underneath the hood is still gonna be white, which I can't have. But what I was thinking is if I had knifeless tape, I could do a seam on this flat part all the way down here, just like that, lay vinyl like that, pull the knifeless tape, and it'll give me a nice line. And then when I vinyl wrap the hood itself, I can then fold over, and then it'll overlap that vinyl we previously laid, because you're not gonna see this backside at all. This is gonna be like, only time you're seeing it is if you're sitting in the car. It's gonna be right there. I'm gonna have to go to the drawing board. I may have to paint the inside, and if I do, I'll probably paint it black, just keep it super simple, and vinyl wrap the rest of it. So that's another reason why I'm not gonna bolt it on, but what we can do is set it on the car and just get a general idea of how it's gonna look. This hood is lighter, which is nice too. Rough idea. All right, this looks really ratchet, I can't lie. And the white on the hood is like so hard to see the friggin' definition in it, but I can see the vision now, especially with that beautiful blue wrap and everything rewrapped and stuff. It's a horrible representation right now just because of those frickin' hood struts. It's not bolted in or anything, but I think it's gonna look pretty sick. I can't lie, even with that little intercooler down there. And depending if we swap this bumper to a 99 through 01 Cobra bumper with a lip and having the intercooler, which I mean, that's kind of up in the air right now. I think for 300 bucks though, this TruFiber Cowl Hood, it might look pretty sick. It might look pretty sick. I mean, regardless, it's much better than that stock junk. That thing is so hideous. But this is the first time Bluetooth Valve has had a different hood set on the car. This is really bringing me back, dude. Like, this is crazy. I just looked at the car and had a crazy, like, deja vu realization that I was once here before, fighting tooth and nail with this car. And one of y'all actually commented that in Friday's video of the first episode, saying how it just feels good to see me struggle with Bluetooth Valve once again. And you're not lying, but it does feel good to be back, boys. It feels good to be back. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And of course, take it with a grain of salt right now. It is not color matched. It looks really, really odd in white. It's very hard to just see the definition on there. But I mean, that's kind of expected. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Ended up pulling Bluetooth up out of the garage last night. It's looking kind of ratchet right now. Kind of going through it right now though, because I just know how much work I have ahead of me. So putting the message out there now, if anybody is a professional rapper and wants to tackle this on film with me, that'd be pretty sick. Definitely let me know. I almost forgot to tell you guys, I did something pretty cool last week for Bluetooth Valve. Considering it is now a 1999, it is considered an antique vehicle. Antique. Why am I saying it like that? It's considered an antique. Is that right? Bluetooth Valve's old as fuck, and it's an antique now, okay? So I was able to get these sick metal black plates, which kind of bummed about because we just took off the freaking black vinyl. I didn't even get to see the black plates with the white lettering with the black deck lid, but oh man, I missed out. I should have left it and slapped these on, but I'm thinking I might redo this when we get it wrapped again. I don't really know, but the plate is fire, and the huge perk about this car now being an antique is I no longer have to get it inspected, which is huge. And I mean, I think we gave that up quite a long time ago. So no more inspections, which is sick. That's so awesome. That's less of a headache. The best part is I no longer have to pay personal property tax on it, which I shouldn't have to anyway because I own it. We're not gonna open up that can of worms on here because I have a lot to say. Thought it'd be pretty cool to show you our antique plates. They look really sick, and the fact that they're metal is even better. But so Bluetooth Valve, we have obviously a lot of work to do. I'm definitely a little overwhelmed, but I'm excited at the same time because having something to do during the winter is going to be awesome, especially car-wise, even though we probably won't be able to drive it much, but I don't think that car is going to be in a driving state to where it's no more bullshit. I think what's haunting me the most about it and what's stressing me out the most is because I know how that car used to look before I sold it for Blucifer. That's kind of like the game plan. I want to get it back to that level because it was just such a beautiful car. It drove great. It looked great, and it was just a very good example of a budget NewEdge, but that was done right. Because at the time, when building all of that, you know, I worked at Jersey Mike's and I worked at Discount Tire. No, I didn't even work at Discount Tire. I worked at Jersey Mike's. For some reason, doing stuff like today with the hood gets me more excited than like making it perfect. I like the budget aspect of it. Like I was just on Facebook Marketplace wheeling dealing, and I got a very good condition TruFiber Cowl Hood for $300. And to make it look good, we got to wrap the car, which the wrap costs $750. So it's things like that. I think that's gonna make this very, very exciting. Doing it like to the best of my ability with money, like money involved, it kind of defeats the NewEdge rebuild, I feel, because it's a budget car, and that's what I really want to stick to, because sometimes having something a little clapped out makes it fun again. The Shelby's really nice, Blucifer's really nice, Bluetooth Valve's a little clapped, but I think that's what makes it special, so that is what we're gonna stick to, I think. So I know a lot of you are probably a little upset that we're gonna be covering the Bright Atlantic blue paint with a wrap. It is what it is, man. Honestly, it's just the paint's just too far gone, and I don't want to do a Mako job, which I'm sure they could probably do something decent, but let's do something new. Let's try to wrap a car for our first time ever. I think that'll be fun, and I can do it right here in my own garage, so I think that's where we're at with it. The wrapping, I definitely want to do very last. I think I'm going to retire the rear bumper, which I didn't really see coming, but I think I'm going to retire the rear bumper. Maybe we'll keep our eyes out on like a used eBay Cobra bumper. Maybe even shave the Cobra ourselves or buy one off eBay. I know there's a couple companies aftermarket that are floating around out there for NewEdge rear bumpers. The spoiler, that spoiler is gone. I was even gonna do the Terminator rocker panels until I found out they were $800 for the set, and that's not happening. So we're gonna do 99 through 01 front bumper. We'll keep the GT rockers, Terminator rear bumper with the wing, and I don't know, do we go throwback? Rovos Urbans or SVE NVXs, the 5-spoke in black, and I mean, who knows, maybe if I find a set of airlift somewhere, that'd be pretty sick. That'd be like crazy throwback. We would be replicating like the good old days of Bluetooth Valve with the bags and the black 5-spoke Rovos. That'd be kind of crazy, but we'll see. I kind of like the silver on that blue. It just, I don't know, it just pops. And Shelby has black wheels, Lucifer has black wheels. Like, I don't know if we're going back to black wheels on that car. But I'm thinking next, I should really hone in on finding those BC coilovers for the NewEdge. Because if I get the coilovers in and I get that done, I can then like tackle the Cobra brake upgrade I want to do. So pull the wheels off on the lift, replace the calipers, boom, done. Replace all the coilovers, boom, done. And that's kind of all I want to do underneath the car. That's kind of it. I don't want to alter the exhaust. I don't want to do anything else suspension-wise. Just a nice set of coilovers and the brakes. And then everything else can kind of go back on. This whole project's going to happen piece by piece. It's not going to happen overnight. Wrapping the car is definitely going to be a headache. I have no experience whatsoever, but we will document everything here on this channel, and I'll show you what it's like to have no experience and attempt to wrap a car. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all tapping in for another video. If you would, drop a like up on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And remember that Tuft Towel sale is still live until 11:59 p.m. So go to tufttowel.com, 15% off all of the products. Support your boy, support Blue 2 Valve, support the channel, and most importantly, make your car happy with our Tuft Towel products. Anywho though, guys, I will catch you in tomorrow's video on Baron Vids. We have a huge update coming to that channel, man, and it's about to be a full-time content channel. I'm just putting that out there right now, so don't miss out on the Baron Vids episode at 8 p.m. tomorrow. But I'll see you guys back here on DBP, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. Y'all take care. Much love. Deuces.